good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You gotta remember that Keep It P podcast is a global show, and today we will be talking about this goofy on the screen that we don't do no disparaging here. Look at the outfit for yourself. You got eyeballs. Antonio Brown tells Colin Kaepernick, get the F out of here, says ex-49er is trash at QB. Now that ain't why I'm doing this. You off cold, brother. You ain't have to say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing. Nobody forced you to say that. You can say no comment. I'm sure you say no comment on a lot of things when it comes to anybody else, any other race but your own, P. I know you're crazy and all of that, but you could have aired out Tom Brady with some more action. You didn't. You could have really said the grease about Bruce Arians. You didn't. Until certain hands are pushed, that's when you start telling the business. Come on, fam. Stop. And you know a whole lot of other secrets, and you know where some baby body parts is buried. You don't know no real grease because they don't let you in on that. You too you unpredictable. You too unpredictable. That's why they might not give you another contract, so that you running around here bad mouthing other black folks. That's what's wrong with you right now. But we ain't gonna do no disparaging, but that's what's wrong with you. See, boy, you one of these.
Von Savage Media. Von Savage Media. Von Savage Media. Von Savage Media.
This is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And today I am your host, TZ Von Savage, on this Hakuna Matata Hour edition. I'm not going to say my usual sucker MCs and go into that. You have to go see some past shows. I usually got a whole spiel. We just brought you a lot of intro and commercials. So I just want to get right to this Hakuna Matata subject on the screen. Antonio Brown, we don't do no disparaging. Let me get right into it. But if you went to Keep It P raw, I could have told you like it was and not like it was, Jack. See, I really could have let you know, but this is just informative. Shout out Jay Lava. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. Hello, Nick Flizzle. All right, let's get into this. Longtime NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown called Colin Kaepernick a trash quarterback on Thursday. So you didn't even have to personally attack people, man. You didn't even have to say nothing, man. You don't have to. You don't have to. You always want to badmouth somebody that look like you. on Thursday and questioned his charitable impact. What you done did? Make sure what's your impact? Supporting all the PC designers? What black designers you gonna bust? Is that one you got on? Huh? Is Paradigm? Huh? Don't look like it to me. Look like you got on a snowmobile suit. What? What you about to go snowmobiling with your suitcase, boy? Brown made the comments during an appearance on the Cigar Talk podcast via TMZ Sports. Look at you. Over there buffooning over there for TMZ. And he said people don't care about Kaepernick's struggle to make it an NFL comeback because he accepted a settlement offer to end this collusion case against the league. Okay, that could be. Why you got to go tell it, though, to mixed company, though? That's the whole point. That's the point. Shut your mouth. He took a deal, Brown said. You right. We don't feel sorry for you. You took the deal. F out of here. Fam, so what? So it's you that they gave you the gauntlet to speak for us and to bash another black. How Negro of you, sir? Huh? Is that what you believe? The seven-time Pro Bowler who was last seen in the NFL tearing off his pads and storming off the field like a little girl during the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Week 17 game. He explained he doesn't believe Kaepernick wants to play anymore. We think you don't want to play no more. Do we care if you play anymore? Did you ask yourself that? Do we care about the NFL anymore? Did you ask yourself that? So is this just your way to curry favor? To PC Mommy and Zaddy? Is that what you're doing? Is you doing a dance? Is this a jig? Step it and fetch it? All that is cap, Brown said. We ain't respecting that, bro. You took the money, the commercials. We don't see you outside. Where are you out outside in that snowmobile suit? In that luggage? Where is you at outside? We don't see him in the hood. Cause you do a couple of videos, fam, and he don't do nothing. Like we cool, but nah, we ain't even stand Kaepernick. Like we cool. That's why I'm bashing him. And, I don't remember you talking this like this about Brady or any of the other folks. I don't even remember Bruce Arians you talking like this about, P. He concluded by asking for evidence of the former San Francisco 49ers quarterback charitable success. He built a foundation, Brown said. What it do, though? All these are viable questions, sir. You couldn't hit fam up and ask him, P? Huh? I'm being real. What superhero he enforced? Who he put on? Who he helped? Why ain't you just say who you did? Who do you help? Who did you put on? Why don't you let that be known? Or just shut your mouth? Kaepernick launched the Know Your Rights campaign in 2016. The foundation lists its mission statement as advancing the liberation and well-being of black and brown communities through education. You think we riding with that, fam? All the black and brown, we in this together. The point is, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it, and you didn't have to say nothing in mixed company. You went and talked to Cuz? Did you go try to talk to Cuz? Did you go try to help Cuz? Huh? You was already telling him to F out of here when he first was taking the knee, P. So what you talking about? What did you do? And this ain't me riding for Kaepernick. This ain't me doing that. This is me saying shut up. Shut up. That's what I'm telling you. You don't have to disparage each other. I'm telling you, shut up. Its website says the foundation is for the brown and black communities through education, self-empowerment, mass mobilization, and the creation of new systems that elevate the next generation of change leaders. So nothing for you, because if you give it to the brown, see, black and brown, the brown community is DeSantis over there in Florida. That governor, Ain't he brown? And PC when he wants to, brown and white, he changes up. Like depending on what bread he wants to be for the day. I'm white bread today. I'm wheat bread today. Whenever it benefits him. So that's who you give money to help. So I'm not riding with Kaepernick. I'm simply not kicking him in the balls in front of everybody else. Its website says over 1,400 people have been helped across 8 cities through its camps. I mean, that's an easy way to check receipts before you got to busting his chops. Notable donations from the foundation include $1 million for bail funds in the collaboration with the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Foundation and 1.75 million for partnerships, including those focused on COVID-19 relief. I see he was helping to get the Jabberini. See, that's why I said I'm not riding on none of that. And legal defense amid Black Lives Matters protests. See, like I said, I ain't say I was riding with Cuz. I simply said, why is we kicking Cuz in the balls, man, out in public? You know what I'm saying? And then we always inviting everybody to the cookout. So you got the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Foundation invited them right on out to the cookout. You barely got an invitation, Kaepernick. That's what I'm saying. Just because we skin folk don't mean we kin folk. And we let everybody got permission. If you say you're black, pretend to be black, might be black. If you're black fishing, now all of a sudden you got the authorization to invite anybody you want to the cookout. And we're supposed to ride with you and accept what you say about this person because you're riding with this person. No, we not. No. We barely riding with you. That's the problem that you're not understanding. Meanwhile, Kaepernick has been steadfast in stating his desire for another NFL opportunity, God's opportunity to go back on the plantation. Saying last month on the I Am Athlete podcast via ESPN, he'd even accept a backup role to get on the roster. Anything, Master, to send me in the gate again. I know I have to find my way back in. I know I messed up, Master. He says, so yeah, if I have to come in as a backup, that's fine. Yeah, whatever it take. If I gotta be the jockstrap holder, if I got to be the water boy, Master, let me back in there, mommy and daddy. But that's not where I'm staying. And when I prove that I'm a starter, I want to be able to step on the field as such. I just need that opportunity, please, Master, to walk through the door. Please, 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 just let me caress your nods one more again. Kaepernick last played in the NFL during the 2016 season, which is when he started the movement of taking a knee during the national anthem to protest racial injustice in black and brown communities. I want racial injustice to stop for everyone. Nah, man, you don't say enough black either. And Antonio, you stop it. His 6-year tenure with the 79ers was highlighted by an appearance in the Super Bowl at the end of the 2012 campaign. You want me to leave you with that? He still got, that was an advertisement for cooneryism. How to be coonerith 101. That's what this was. I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. Sign the petition down in the corner. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Y'all ride with me on these commercials, man. There's some important messages in here, man. And we got sponsors and we got bills to pay. And at least if with your eyeballs you can pay, donation is nice. But I would ask that you hit the subscribe twice. And go to all 3 channels and make it thrice. Come on now. Love y'all. Pay attention to what's going on. We're making big moves. We can do it if we all are on code.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the U.S. government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem. It is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway, check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Meloa. Be one.
Be careful for her love, she like.
Hey Riri. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the building. I know that might sound a little confusing.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby, baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be putting on my body, baby. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we